Okay, shalom, shalom mga kapatid. A bit sharing lang about this Babylon, building of the Babylon today. So, I heard that nga kanang ingon sila ang Babylon is the US daw. US. I don't think so. It's the US is the Babylon. Whatever, kung siguro sa pagtanong lang nakita ng US because the US the one who nag-hold sa money currency ko today sa world. It's getting kanang murag out balance ng ilahang dollar o currency dollar nila because nagiatbangan na sila. Actually, dili ang US. Kaya may ang money, may ang currency sa US, may gagkuan ang mo'y Babylon. So, what is Babylon? You have to know, ang Babylon is kanang kuan, meaning is confusion or mixing. So, gitawag siya, kuan kay nag-build up man sila og one mind, one language. So, mo nang gitawag ang US karon is ang Babylon. But actually is not the US ang Babylon. Why? Because it's a spiritual way of to pagsabot ana dili physically nga ang country sa Babylon nga mo'y hari sa tibok kalibutan. No, it is behind from that those who rule in this world. So now, ang atong sistema is what is called Babylon today, not the country itself. Ang atong sistema nga maoy kuan Babylon today. Babylon nga naman because everyone is ni comply sa one language. Although ang kining sa US good since the World War II dito na nag-migrate ang mga chulok-kulukoy gitawag nila karon og kanang deep state mo nay kontra ron sa kuan ana dili ra US kay ngano may mong pugkag sa Europe. When you speak about European Union, United Nations, ang European Union, ano po na sila? Isa Babylon po. You can see the building in Strasbourg, form of Babylon, di ba? So, mao na nga, dili lamang US. It's the system who rule since after the World War II. Nga ang plano po sa at this time ang sakang singan adto niya ni Hitler gusto niya i-conquer po ang US ang all Europe, but it was not happen because in the war the US helped, the UK helped France to defeat because in France there was kanang mga corrupt nga official nga ni-collaborate sa mga Nazi. So mao na nga na ang plan ni Hitler is to conquer the all Europe. So now ang lahi na pud ang atong sitwasyon ron dito na pud sila sa US. Nag-migrate dito ang sistema sa kuan kanang gitawag nila kuan ron kanang nga ang NATO sa military ang NATO because sin Hitler on sa man di siya may nag-lead at this time to conquer, but to now it's the NATO. Ang NATO mo'y nag-lead na po ron, which has ang deep ana ang rooted na siya gikan sa mga kuan Nazi. So mo na nga karon they want now, because the economy is going up. China, dili nila basta-basta ma-defeat ba? Dili na basta-basta ma-defeat nila ang China o Russia ug ang Middle East. Kaya ang goal good aning kuan god sa mga kuan ila mga behind mga elite, ang goal nila is mo na siya ang to be the capital of the world, ang Jerusalem. So this why in order to put in place at kay kana mo purpose na sa Elohim nga i-brought dito tanan ang one mind. This is what is said in Genesis 11 about the Babylon. They become one in the language to build up the sa ilahang tower. So moto nga ningon ang Elohim nga I will go down to visit them. So moto it bring them confusion. Ni-confuse sa Elohim. So moto even pang Babylon niyang own servant nga si Joachim mao po ni rebel og ni turn og ni rebel ni kuan ni Nebuchadnezzar. So moto nga i go against Judah. Now what is happen now with Judah is in Israel, because Judah is not just hampilara na ka percentage nga kanang ang Judah din na isa mix na diha nga mga people. It's also a mix. So in Israel today, so muna nga isa cleansing type na gyud na ron ang situation, because kanang piram good percentage nga nag-dedicate gyud devoted sa Elohim. Ang uban mga carnal man na, di ba? Duha man gyud kapaingnan, our evil inclination or our good inclination. That is the work we have to do as a human being. So now karon nga time it is led by the evil inclination more and more, the ego of man, the pride of man. That is what is elevating more and more to make upside down sa Torah sa Elohim. So ang Torah is light. We have to know that light and darkness. So the Torah, what is good, ang atong soul, what is good for our soul is the Torah, to meditate and that will change our soul. But today, the other side, which is the evil inclination, the Yetzer Hara, is the more dominating, the ego of man, the animal soul or the nefesh of man. Maoy ni the animal nature of man, what is ni dominate sa tao karon. So this why mo nay di na siya mabalansi ang earth. The more and more and more and more. This why there are few people go mo elevate sa self because you have to start in ourself. If you want to have peace outside, dili man na maka-influence nimo kung ikaw naka-harmony ka sa alignment ka sa creation sa Elohim. Kaya only the alignment here on earth as human being is the Torah, because the Torah is light. That is the good inclination. That is the Yetzer Tov. That is the tree of life. Kamao na siya mo sa tao mo kanang elevate sa tao. But Yeshua is the give example. That's why he came nga mapalo to sa footstep ni Yeshua, because he is the living Torah. He living Torah as he came as in a physical with a human body, you know. It's not ang iyalang soul is without sin. He is born from a righteous people, but righteous parents, and he obey siya to the end of death sa word sa Elohim. This way he is the living Torah, because he is the one the soul of the Torah is in Yeshua. The soul of the Torah is in Yeshua. So what is Yeshua's teaching is in the heavenly, pertaining for heavenly things. So this way he give example from that. He give example. He is the tzaddik one to nga supposed to be a hour kanang nga ato ang magnetic field dapat kita naka-attach sa Mashiach as a followers of Mashiach. Muna, but ang ways ni Yeshua is spiritually nga gi-establish niya, fulfill niya ang spiritual o heavenly temple. So mo na perfect niya. This why nga na-restore na niya when he first came to atone. He is atonement of all earth because he is the last Adam. So now, today, this is where the battle ang physical ug ang spiritual. Kaya nga namang ang physical is also mo na gitawag ro to build up one mind again, the one world government. Mo na siya sa tower, the same. Nothing is new in heaven, nothing new in earth, because everything is kanang shadow siya what was in the Torah, in the Tanakh, shadow na siya, but and the image is to come in Mashiach. So mo nang never man yun ni kuan na sila, but that is a purpose of belief is to draw. This is why every human being nga kita duha ra may kaingnan, our evil inclination, and because we are descendants from Adam is not the name Adam, is a mankind mga katawan ba. So we are descendants, and this is the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good of evil nga naatak karon nga world, tawag world of Aseya. So mo ni karon ang kanang giingon nila nga Babel, Tower of Babylon is again another system to build up in one language. They have did it. So this way, it's not just the OUS, it's the system. Is the system. Nga naman be? Why man in the system? Because if you look at the government, they always have a kanang naagid na mag-abot na silang mga karagobyerno in the European Union and in the UN Assembly, you see, it's not just in the US. So isa system nga girol sa mga gitawag nila karo mga very rich people nga nasubraan na sa silang ka greedy sa ilang self. They are really no more, they don't have nishama. They are the reptilians. These are people reptilians in the descendants of Cain. Nga wani nga nag-collaborate si Edom, all this the enemy of Israel, because it's about the inheritance what Elohim give unto the sons of the children of Jacob as Israel. So we need to overcome us to become an Israel. So mo ni nga ang struggle ron, mo ni nga wala man gud diri ang kingdom sa Elohim. Ang kingdom sa Elohim is heavenly. So this is why battle yun na kontra sa physical. So karon ang Israel is a playground ra na siya. Mo na nga ang ilang plan is is siege na gid nila si Hamas. Kaya nga naman Gaza. Wala na. Kaya the plan is that ilang goal is a capital of Jerusalem. Well, di ba capital of the world? You know, if you remember my pizza, what I said to you, dito sa akong video, capital. Dito mga gikot nila. They want to flourish Israel. They want to flourish Israel. Jerusalem as a capital of the world. But we will see kung how far they can build up this one mind. Because this is the final naman. We're going to the final, but at the same time, it will be filtered. And Elohim is filtering the evil inclination of one of us. It's not easy. Kung i-filter na, mabito na nasa Amos nga, i-sift niya ang mga tao, ang Israel, i-sift niya. Hindi niya katawhan, i-sift niya. Kuan bagi si tawag na sa Bisaya siya bagi kung sa kuan pa na sa kanang flower ba gi stray gi sift siya ingana po na why man is sift kay ngano ang atong mga negatives atong evil inclination atong ego mo na siya every human being must be kanang i-filter na siya. So mo nga going up na ang ang other side. Sit hara from the other side nato of the human being. And these rich people today that wants to go Jerusalem as the capital of the world, they want to sit there. They want to live there because they want to make a center of the capital of the world. That is the mind. That is the mind of the Tower of Babel. They want to build one world government, the capital of the world. What is the capital? The sentros kalibutan, di ba? That is one mind. That is a Babylon. That is what is the goal. So, karon, wa pa sila mahuman na ilang plano. Nag-build up pa ba? Nag-build up pa sila. So, we are on the way of that. So, at the same time, it is a Jacob's trouble. We're leading to the Jacob's trouble. So, we'll make a topic about that because nana is specific to sa scripture na why it becomes the Jacob's trouble. So, nindot kayo. If you go look at in behind spiritually, because physically, di na mo basa-basa makita. It is behind from the physical understanding of the what's going on now. You cannot see that karon is kuno na siya result lang na siya sa atong mga behavior sa tao, because ang tao is really on the other side and it's getting more and more unbalanced of the creation of Elohim. So as a creation of Elohim, we must be in the, it's why we very important din kung study ka atong kanang Sefirot, 10 Sefirot, which is the picture of the body, because that is very important. The tree of life, which is taught according to the Torah, and which is also used by nila ni Kuan sa Brit Kadasha. If you study that, you will understand mga words nila ni Yeshua, mga words nila ni kanang Shaul, dinha nimo. That is, ang Brit Kadasha is really a Kabbalistic book. If you study the word of the biblical Kabbalah, it is really a Kabbalistic book. Di na mo makita sa kadaghan kay ang maingon mga Christian god sa una nga ayaw mo sa ng Kabbalah kay magical na satanic. Satanic ba day mga Hudiyo nga mga nagpertain nagtuon ana? No. It's the spirit of the Torah in behind of the letter of the Torah. Mao na siya naka nindot ana nga makuha nimong unsa na pasabot ng mga waihad, unsa na mga third heaven nga gi-mention ni Shaul, mga fish like that. Nga na behind the letter. This is why di na basa-basa nimo. You go, but it's based on the Torah, of course. Of course, complementary gid ang kana siyang tree of life. Complementary ang tree of life. The Torah is a tree of life. Complementary jud ang Sefirot. Ang mga spiritual worlds 1 to 3 Aselot, Beria, and Yetzera, and ang Kuan, ang Aseya. You need to understand that para masabtan nimo ang Brit Kadasha. Because beautiful, even the Torah, the spirit of the Torah, diha nimo makita ang plan sa Elohim. Plan sa Elohim is not my kanang mo prophesize ko, no. Ang Torah itself mo prophesize, and its Elohim will reveal nimo pang ikaw magsikana. This is why the parable of Ruth and Naomi, if you want to have redemption, we need to follow Naomi as a Judah, the house of Judah. She's a woman, right? House of Judah, and she need also redemption. How does the redemption work for Naomi, for the land? To ni Ruth, diba? Ruth humble herself. Niminaw siya. She follow Naomi. She follow Naomi. Ruth represent the nation who follow Naomi to have redemption. Because that is the picture of, that is only a story, but behind that is very powerful. This is why we need to hang one another with Judah. Because why? It is the only way to have a redemption, to have Mashiach. She was redeemed. It's not Ruth is been redeemed. It is Naomi was been redeemed. because of Ruth silang duha. It is why we need one another, the nations and Ruth and Naomi, as represent the house of Judah and all the nations. That is a picture for the whole world to be redeemed. And that is what happened nga si Ruth is listening unsa iyang buhaton para ma-redeem siya ni Boaz. So you have to know nga Boaz, it's not about emotion, love by the world. It's not the way. So it is commitment. It's about commitment. It's not about feelings. It's not about feelings to seek for redemption. But that is a commitment to the word of Elohim. To the word of Elohim, it is written. Why man si Boaz gipili siya? Nganong siya pamangyod, buwabait siya. Diba? Sa kadato ni Boaz, nganong pilion man siya. Humble kay si Boaz. Niya? Humble ka ay siya. Pero iyang commitment sa Elohim, nga na siya ka-bold sa iyang self. Ni-obey siya sa Elohim. It's not about emotion. Kaya emotion lang, feelings lang kang Boaz. Nganong mo pili man siya ni Ruth? Nga, kuan man siya nga, siya nga na, kuan siya ka ng, kuan ba? Ng biyuda na. Tapos, dili na virgin. Nganong pili siya? Dato siya. Nganong pilion mo si Ruth niya? Nga, kuan man? Kanang Moabite pag yun. Bawal pag yun sa ilahang community. As a Judaizer. As a Judah, di na bawal ang mga Moabite. Pero, because si Boaz nakasabot sa word sa Elohim. What is the word of Elohim? It's written in the Torah. Pas, nga it is written nga mumarik ang katumamatay ganito imuhang brother kay siya na may more closer na family ni Naomi nga dapat mo redeem ni Naomi. Palito niya ba para ma-belong siya sa kung siya ma-accepted na sa back to the family. But wala man ni-accept. May pagka-carnal man to kay naong man po to sa kuan ng posisyon naman po iyang ipili. Wa siya magununa sa kanang word sa Elohim. So mo to si Boaz mo nipili nga ni-redeem niya. It is obligatory na pag once ikaw naana sa Torah nga ang mamatay gani mga brother, ikaw mo redeem kasi ang asawa. This is what happened to Tamar. Tamar nga namatay po ang anak ni Judah, namatay. Siya mo'y gitawag si Tamar og righteous because siya mismo siyang kagalingon. It's not about love. It's about redemption. As it is written, ni barog siya sa word sa Elohim. It is written nga ang redemption na asa adto gina sa imong brother, imo gina siyang kanang kuan. Imo gina siyang i-redeem ang kanang namatay nimo ang iyang asawa, ikay mo salo ana. Di ba? It's not about feelings. So mo to nga ingon nigingnan siya ni Judas si Tamar nga, you are more righteous than me. You see? Because di man si kuan, di man musugot si Judah nga minyuan to siyang anak, ay bata pa na sa mo to siya mo nangitag nga ikuan. So mo na po na kang Ruth, kang Boaz. It's a commitment to the word of Elohim, to the Torah of Elohim. We will have to check to see that. I will show you the verse nga. Basta mamatay gani ang tao, ang iyang brother, mao gina yung redemption. Katong iyang closest ni Naomi is dili man. Ano man to siya, anong position re gi apas, dili siya sa Moabite, kay pa-Moabite lagi. So you see, physically iyang gi-look up, but si Boaz wa nag-look up ana. Ipos si Boaz kaibot hunaon si Boaz pwede siya mangita sa siyang kindred siya mangita siyang kindred nga pangasawon niya, dili nang Moabite pa jud nga wa kailas batasan kinsa na siya nga balik ra nagkalit di sa ilang community tapos magpakuha na siya redemption na it doesn't work. So this is why it's not about love, it's about commitment to the word of the Torah of Elohim nga mo redeem sa usa ka sa iyang brother nga namatay para ma-continue ang iyahang seed. makontinue ang seed sa namatay. Di ba? Inga na kanindot sa ang basta maubay ka. Muna nga, karon bali ang mga badji ron, bali. Ang mga badji may mga tudong sa mga pagano. Dito mudong sa mga pagano, mga Christian, mga Katolik. Adto dito. Muna nga, you are not in the alignment of Elohim because you go your own ways. You are the Elohim of yourself. You have to follow what the word of Elohim. So this is why they can go because they of their lust. But this is not about lust from Boaz and Naomi and Ruth. It is the will of Elohim. Si Ruth is only a bridge para ma-redeem si Naomi as a represent the house of Judah, and Ruth represent the all nations, including because she's Moabite. She's not from the Moabite. That is from the son of Lot. Is a son of Lot ang Moab. Amon og si Moab. Mo na siyang anak po sa kaliwat gyapon ni Abraham. So equals in the nations. So this is why isa represent ang nation and the house of Judah. House of Judah will kanang ma-redeem siya by through si Ruth listen og ni-obey ni Naomi how to redeem, how to have win the kanang redemption through ni Boaz. So it's not about feelings. Ruth humble herself ug naminaw siya sa gisugo ni Ruth to have redemption. Yan na, buutan si Boaz kay buto naon ikaw dato kanang mili man kana mo na diha, di ka pili og feelings lang yun, og feelings or lust lang yun. Dili pilion niya si Ruth kay wa gud na siya kailaan tapos ka na yan puniton. So mo na nga it's about the commitment to the word of Elohim. This why si Naomi na-redeem siya iyang lot at the same time ang iyang kay si Ruth is ni kon na siya ni commit man po siya sa Elohim ni Naomi. Your Elohim is my Elohim. Your people is my Elohim. This is why mabura na gyud ka kung unsa imong past nimo. Ang past nimo kung ano ka kanang mo commit ka sa Elohim ba. So you see, that is a picture of redemption. How now the whole world is pray for Jerusalem, pray for peace of Jerusalem. No, pray for Judah. Pray for Judah. We have to pray for Judah because that land is mix na siya. This is the place where the physical goal of the from the other side, the ego man or the Yetzer Hara, the physical world is dreaming on that to be a capital of the world. So as a Babylon, again, another Babylon to raise up. So this is why the confusion mo na nga mo ra nilang paagi nga mo sila mo manabla sila para gud mo conquer sila silang one world government. So mo na diha. So we as a nations represent as a Ruth and belong to the house of Jacob. We have to pray to our brother Judah. We have to pray to our brother Judah because Esau is in mix on that place. Edom is in the mix. Naka-mix na siya sa Israel. All the nation naka-mix na niya. Muna nga ang atong prayer is from our brethren Judah because Jacob is Israel, right? That is the people. So it must be in one. We pray for our brother Judah because if the Romans 11 is where in the Miluhaguyim, Miluhaguyim is the coming in of the nations. Then now we are facing Israel now. So it's a time of Judah's ato ang napong buhaton. We have to pray for them. We have to pray for brother Judah. We have to be ihad in prayer for them because the center of the world of this earth is the heart of the earth is beating, boom, 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 is beating in this earth, which is represent the matrix or the womb of a mother. The heartbeat there is Jerusalem. So this is why whatever manghitabo din na ang beating din na Jerusalem must be in kanang kuan gud siya, i-buried yun na para na diha ang Messiah can come. And it must be start na tong mga from the nations nga mo pray for Judah. I say pray for Judah. We have to pray for our brother Judah to be in one in prayer, in one voice, para sweet smelling aroma sa Elohim ang ato mga prayer, so that we can have redemption, makakwantag redemption, when we makakwantag redemption to Masha can deliver us from this Egypt world. So the Babylon is not the US, it's the system what they are building today. The US, it's not because kung maingon ta in the economy, of course ang economy is not because ang Europe nagamit pud og kuan euro. So kanya-kanya, so they are not really in one mind ang Babylon. Ang sistema lang jud, ang sistema nga kanang mo ang US mo na lead. So they are building, nag-build sila pero wala pa sila kabot nga ma one mind, di ba? Kaya ang one mind is in Jerusalem man. And one mind, if you watch my video concerning about the part 3 I think, about Atali spoken about the Jerusalem, peace of Jerusalem. That is, you have to know what's going on there. So it's that amuin kong gi-oppress ang Judah because our brother Judah, because sila mo'y nakita sa kanang net. Makita ba kita mga nasa nation dili mahibawaan kung kinsa tong mga descendants of the house of Israel. Di ta makitaan kay nganuman we are scattered, but Judah is sila may makita sa world. Mo na nga sila may sentro sa eradication. Because if you understand in the Torah, pag-return ni Jacob back to the land of Canaan, when uling call them to back to Canaan, gusto ni Esau is to eradicate, to kill Jacob. So Jacob represent now on this earth is Judah, because the house of Israel is scattered and they cannot see asa na sila. Di na sila kakita nato kay nga mingle man na Christian ba na sa panadya, di man makita ang mga messianic, dili na makuha nila ma-trace up. But why man Judah? Because Judah is the one who the one nation, the one who hold the Torah of Elohim, and they want the hate of Jacob, sila mismo mo'y nagkari. So this why we have to be thankful na sila mo'y nag-atubang sa mga persecution because of the world, because kay sila united man mag-iusag yun ng mga Judah. Never na sila, di parehan nato nga kita scattered na natin mga own ways, sila no, they are in one mind. That is the strength of Judah. They are in one mind when they are go to prayer, when they reach out Elohim in one mind. So it's a purpose nga nang wala sila. You have to listen. Kung may pagkagwa mong guna sila yung Messiah, kung mong nag-iila mong guna gikuan ang Messiah, no, do not blame them. That's what the people from 2,000 years ago in time show, ayun na sila i-blame because they have nothing to do to the kuan sa first century. So this is why you cannot blame them nga dili nila sala to sa mga leaders at this time. So it's a purpose gihapon. Kaya ang purpose, if you read the purpose why, you can read it in Romans 11. So they are the beloved of Elohim, and we have to, from the elect, they are the beloved unto Elohim. So just to know about the prodigal son, that he is always Judah is always with Elohim, but Elohim is always there. So kung unsa man nitaburon sa Israel is ang Israel is kanang isa really cleansing yun. Isa the beginning of cleansing. We don't know how it will escalate ni ang ilang war karon, because it's going to siege. They want to take Gaza, the place Gaza. So Isa battle din kay nga naman. Ang ilang one world government diha man ang capital. So this is why isa kuana nakas-focus ang tanan din tibok kalibutan ron to have sympathize Israel. So to pray is to pray for our brethren Judah, so that we can have achieved a redemption. That is the point. Peace for Jerusalem. Yeah, it is written we have to pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Yeah, to have peace in Jerusalem is we pray also nga dili lang selfishness ang atong pag prayer, but our brethren Judah. We need now to unify para makabot na to ang true peace which is in Yeshua Mashiach. And soon He will return. He will return to destroy this earthly kingdom, the plan and this confusion, this Babylon. They want to build as one mind, one language, and one world government. That is the Babylon as the plan. So they are not yet there, but we will have to go through all this fire tribulation in life. It's scary, di ba, no? If you look at Jerusalem, hadlok kayo, tanawon mo hadlok jud kayo kay nga limang kag giunsa to gi-abduct tong mga Israelites dito, gisulong sa mga kanang terrorist ni Hamas, you know. Oh my gosh, I cannot imagine to think about that na nga na ka brutal ang ilahang pagpatay sa mga pugmatay sa mga Israelites. So this is why I don't know, Elohim knows kung tagsa we have to really draw near unto Elohim's presence and to devote all this word because and to be set apart from this world. Learn to cleanse our mind. Number one dyan itong mind, but atong flesh, atong mga lust, all this mga pride of life na to ato yun yung i-cleanse. Okay, that is from the other side. It's from the other side. Negative side is the Yetzer Hara. And when you go to the Yetzer Tov, when we let the Yetzer Tov dominate, and that is what is from the Torah. So we will have to feed ourselves from the Torah that para kita mabalance taan. We are ma-reconnecta sa Elohim sa atong mga shortcoming na to, mga negative na to, atong mga negative entity na to nga mo ay nag-dominate na to ang atong ato ang animal soul o animal nature mo ay nag-dominate na to kay ano lagi mo mga selfishness man guni atong other side good. He didn't like to learn the Torah, no devotion. We like to have happy, you know, material things, and it's not from Elohim. Now we are about to leave the illusion world, and or the Egypt world. We have to go out, and soon we will have a physical exodus that Yeshua will redeem us, will bring us to the promised land. Shalom, shalom.